Hello everybody, it's Miss Amy from the Rifle Branch Library, and I'm here today to read you another story. I have a great story today. It's one of my favorites. It's a very fun book, but before I tell you what that book is, I'm going to put some letters up on the board that will tell you what the story is about. So see if you can identify these letters. So the first letter is, what does that look like to you? Does anybody know what that is? Well, it starts with the letter D. And the second letter is, does anybody know what that is? That is the letter U. The third letter is, what does that look like? Maybe somebody's name starts with that. That is the letter C. And the last letter is, there we go. Does anybody recognize that letter? That is a K. So we've spelled a word, D-U-C. K is an animal. Does anybody know what that is? It floats around on a pond and it quacks, quack, quack, quack. It is a duck. Now with this word, that's one duck. But there's one very special letter we can put on the end of it that will then suddenly make it more than one duck. It's a very special letter. It is the letter S. And when you put the S on the end, suddenly a duck, one duck becomes ducks, which could be more than one. But in this story, there's only one duck. It's a great story. This story is called Duck on a Bike, and it's written and illustrated by David Shannon. I don't think I've ever seen a duck on a bike. Have you ever seen a duck on a bike? That would be fun to see, but I've never seen one. So, Duck on a Bike by David Shannon. Uh-oh. Oh my, look at this first page here. Do you see that duck? What is he looking at? What do you think he's thinking? I think he has something in mind, don't you? So, Duck on a Bike by David Shannon. Right, here we go. One day down on the farm, Duck got a wild idea. Oh, I bet I could ride a bike, he thought. So he waddled over to where the boy parked his bike. He climbed on and he began to ride. Now, at first, he rode very, very slowly, and he wobbled a bit. Oh, but it was so much fun. Look at that. It is a duck on a bike. That's crazy. Well, Duck rode past Cow, and he waved to her. "Hello, Cow," said Duck. "Moo," said Cow. But what she thought was, "A duck on a bike? Oh, that's the silliest thing that I've ever heard." And then Duck rode past Sheep. "Hello, Sheep," said Duck. "Moo," said Sheep. But what she thought was, "Oh, he's going to hurt himself if he's not careful." Ah. Oh man, Duck was riding so much better now. And then he rode past Dog. "Hello, Dog," said Duck. "Woof, woof," said Dog. But what he thought was, "Oh man, that is a mighty neat trick. Woo-hoo." He must want to do it himself. And then Duck rode past, who did he ride past? He rode past Cat. "Hello, Cat," said Duck. "Meow," said Cat. But what she thought was, I wouldn't waste my time riding a bike. Oh, now Duck pedaled a little bit faster, and he rode past Horse. Hello, Horse, said Duck. Said Horse. But what he thought was, oh no, you are still not as fast as me, Duck. Do you think a duck on a bike would be faster than a horse? I'm not sure. He's got short legs, so maybe not. Well, then Duck rang his bell as he rode towards Chicken. Bing, 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 bing. Hello, Chicken, said Duck. Bark, 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 said Chicken. But what she thought was, watch where you're going, Duck. Bark, 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 bark. She wasn't very happy about that, was she? And then Duck rode past Goat. What is he doing? What is that goat doing? Oh my goodness. Well, he rode past Goat and he said, hello, Goat, said Duck. Meh, said Goat, but what he thought was, oh, I'd like to eat that bike. Do you think he could eat the bike? Look at that. He's eating trash. He's got a can in his mouth. Ugh, I don't think that would taste very good. Well, now Duck stood on the seat. Look at that. He's standing on one foot like that and steering. Oh, he has to be so careful. Duck stood on the seat and he rode past Pig and Pig. Hello, Pig, said Duck. Oink, 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 said Pig and Pig. But what they thought was, oh, that Duck is such a show-off. Do you think he's showing off? Maybe a little bit. You should be careful, shouldn't he? And then, oh my goodness, look at this. He rode no hands. No hands on his handlebar past Mouse. Hello, Mouse, said Duck. Squeak, 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 said Mouse. But what he thought was, oh, I wish I could ride a bike just like Duck. Do you think that little mouse could ride a bike like Duck? He's so tiny. How would he fit on there? How would he ride it? I'm not sure. Well, all of a sudden, a whole bunch of kids came down the road on their bikes, and they were in such a hurry that they didn't even see Duck. They just parked their bikes by the house, and they went inside. Look at all those bikes and all those kids. And do you see they're all wearing their helmets? They're being very careful. That's good. Whoa, what do you think these animals are thinking? They're looking at all of those bikes. Do you think they have something in mind for all of those bikes? Oh, yes, they did. Look at that. Now, all of the animals had bikes, and they rode around and around and around the barnyard. Ah, this is so much fun, they all said. Good idea, Duck. Look at that. Oh, I see the mouse. That's how he's going to ride a bike. Look, he's on the handlebar. Oh, dear me. What is that goat doing? Ah, he's eating the basket. And back here, I see the dog. And who's he chasing? He's chasing the cat. Here we have the pigs. They're on a bike built for two. That's kind of convenient. And look at that chicken. She's riding a tricycle. A tricycle has 3 wheels. That's what tri means. And there's the horse. I can see that he's on a very fast bike. Oh, he's on such a fast bike. I wonder if he is faster on the bike or when he runs. What do you think? I'm not sure. Oh, they are having such a good time. They're riding around and around and around. And when they were finished, they put the bikes back by the house. And no one knew, not a single one of those kids knew that on that afternoon there had been a cow, a sheep, a dog, a cat, a horse, a chicken, a goat, 2 pigs, a mouse, and a duck on a bike. Do you think that... What would you think if you looked out the window and you saw all those animals riding the bikes? Oh my goodness, that would be something else. And that is the end of the story. I think there's one more fun page though. Yeah, look at that. It says the end. The end. But what do you see? The duck is looking at a tractor. Do you think he wants to ride the tractor? I think he might. See, that's a fun book. I love riding my bike. Do you like to ride your bike? It is so much fun. It's one of my favorite things to do, and soon the weather is going to be so nice we'll be able to ride our bikes outside. I have one more thing. If you've been to my story time, you know all about my treasure chest. Sometimes I put fun things in the treasure chest and you have to guess what there is. So today, I have things inside of this treasure chest that start with the letter D. So you have to think about that. I'm going to give you some clues and you'll see if you can guess what's in here. Okay, so let's get started. I have inside of my treasure chest, it is a creature that lived a very, very long time ago, but they no longer are alive. They are extinct, which means there's no more of them left. The only place you can see this creature is in a museum and his bones. Does anybody have any idea what that is? It is... It's a dinosaur! Has anybody ever been to the museum and seen the dinosaur bones? This one is a T-Rex, a Tyrannosaurus Rex. So dinosaur starts with the letter D. All right. What else do I have in here? Oh, you would know what this is. A lot of you would have this as a pet. I have one of these as a pet. It's an animal that can live in your house. You have to take care of it and take it for walks, and you can play with it. Oh, I love this animal. Do you think you know what it is? I bet you do. Woof, woof. Oh, look at that. It's a cute little dog. Duh. So a dog starts with D. There we are. There's our letter D. Ooh, there is a yummy food in here. This is a yummy food that sometimes you eat for breakfast. Not very often. It's a treat. And it's very, very sweet. Duh. Can you think of what that might be? Oh, what does that look like? It's a donut. I have several donuts in here. Ooh, I have a pink donut with sprinkles. Look at this. Oh, this delicious donut here. A purple donut. And then look at this donut. I have all kinds of little yummy things on it. Who likes donuts? If you like donuts, raise your hand. I like donuts. Okay, I just have a few more things. Oh, all right. This is something that lives in the ocean and swims through the ocean. It's a beautiful, wonderful creature. Think about that. It starts with a D, and it lives in the ocean. Sometimes you can see it jumping out of the water. Oh, they're so beautiful if you ever get to see them. Have you guessed what it is? What's that? It is a dolphin. Look at that. There's a dolphin. There's our D. Starts with the letter D. Dolphin. Okay, I only have two more things. Oh, now this is a mythical creature. Mythical means it's probably not real, but sometimes there's stories about it. You can read stories about these. They fly in the sky, and sometimes they shoot fire. Whoosh. But they're mythical. They're not real. Anybody have an idea of what it is? All right, he's going to peek out here. Here he comes. What is it? It is all. He's cute. Look at that. It's a dragon. Duh. Dragon starts with a D. I like this dragon. I don't think he would shoot fire. I think he's a nice dragon. Okay, the last one should be really, really easy because that's what our story was about. Who was the main character in the story that we just read? It was a... Say it! Of course. It was a duck! Quack, 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 quack. I don't have a bicycle for this duck to ride, though. So there you go. That was my magical treasure chest. It had all of the different D things in it. I'm going to put that away. And I'm going to say thank you for tuning in and watching our stories for today. Hopefully, before you know it, maybe we can start doing story time in person again. Wouldn't that be great? I can't wait to see everybody when that happens. And in the meantime, be good and have a great day. Bye.